Hey everyone, Vinny and Colby here from Whiskey with Friends, and today we are doing the second half of our bourbon smoking. If you haven't seen the bourbon smoking yet, check it out up here. What we did is I took half of the remaining bottle of this Rebel Yell and I smoked it with a smoke tube. I added applewood smoke to it, and now we're going to do a side-by-side comparison and see if it really elevated the bourbon or if we made it even worse. So let's get at it.
Let's do it.
I want to start with a color. So I have some plastic cups here just so we can see if it affected the clarity or the color or anything visually noticeable.
Doesn't look like
Nothing,
it at all.
right?
Looks identical.
Yeah.
Looks identical.
Nothing different to the eye. So let's go ahead. So this is our
Just
smoke.
smoked.
We'll pour the smoke in the back one.
I'll pour this in the front one here.
All right. So in the front, we have Rebel Yell straight bourbon whiskey with nothing done to it, just straight out of the bottle. And in the back, we have Rebel Yell that has been smoked with applewood pellets in a smoking tube. All right, let's start with our traditional
Let's do
Rebel
it.
Yell. Oh man, I almost forgot to nose it.
Yep.
Smells like water.
Not a lot going on. Very
Not a lot
mellow.
going
it's
on.
what
Very
you
simple.
It's what you expect out of an 80 proof bourbon. No, it's cut down so much to where it's just gonna probably drink super smooth. It's
Yeah.
probably not gonna have a lot of flavor. It's probably not gonna have much of a finish, if I had to guess, for an 80 proof.
Yeah, so Rebel Yell, I mean, it used to be bottom shelf, and then it started rising and rising and rising, and you used to be able to get this giant bottle for like 15
Yeah.
bucks or something. Now it's up to like 27 or something. It's still super reasonable in
Mhm.
price, and it's smooth.
Yep.
It's not complex, it's not crazy. It's a great cocktail bourbon, great if you want something on the rocks. This particular batch, I didn't love. I was getting way too much cinnamon in it. So I'm curious if we still get that. It's been open for a few months now, and as you may or may not know, bourbons evolve. Once they're exposed to air, they're evolved. So if you open a bottle and you don't like it, don't give up on that bottle. Just
Yep.
put it away for a few months, and you might find that you love it when you come back, or at least like it a little bit more. Okay, so the nose, there's almost nothing to it.
Yeah.
Super simple.
It's very, very basic.
No burn whatsoever.
Maybe
It literally tastes like, it smells like a bourbon that somebody left ice in overnight.
Yeah, I mean, spot on.
All right, let's try it. I mean,
Yeah, two.
two?
Yeah,
two.
two.
We'll give it a
maybe.
2
Yeah.
on the nose. Super smooth.
Yeah, I mean, it drinks like water.
You like
Tastes
you
like
throw
water.
this back like it's juice.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it's really smooth. Like I said, it's a great cocktail bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's very influenced by its surroundings, which is why I thought it was a great candidate to
Yeah.
be smoked. So the simplicity is both nice if you're new to drinking bourbon, or if you want to use it in a cocktail, and it's also its downfall in this
Yeah.
scenario where we're trying to drink something neat and we want to taste the complexity
Yeah.
and the fullness of it, and it just doesn't have much of that.
Not
So
at all.
another 2.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
two.
give it another 2.
And the finish, I mean,
Finish doesn't exist.
a 1. And that's being generous, probably.
Yeah, there's no
I
finish.
don't believe in a 0, so
Yeah.
1.
There's no finish. It leaves your mouth. It leaves your taste
Yeah.
buds.
Immediately.
A second
Immediately.
after you drink it.
It doesn't
so.
linger at all, which, like I said, for new bourbon drinkers, it might be nice. It's a nice entry-level bourbon, but for someone that's wanting some flavor, some complexity,
It's
just
not there for you.
don't even go for it. But you're
Yeah,
gonna get this.
I
out
do
of
still
it.
get the cinnamon. Not as much as I remember it though. I think the cinnamon has
mellowed a bit.
mellowed a bit. Yeah, as it's been open.
Yeah, just drinks like a basic 80 proof bourbon.
Yeah. All right, we have a swig of water before we get this
Yep.
going here. So we We tried our regular Rebel Yell straight out of the bottle. It's been open for a little while. We gave it a 2 on the nose, a 2 on the palate, and a 1
on the finish. So like a
1.3, 1.4.
Something like that.
So now let's try our smoked version.
No, this one I'm excited about. Say Vinny used applewood pellets to smoke it with, and the bourbon I've had before, Iron Smoke, infuses their bourbon with applewood smoke, and you get a lot of apple in the finish, which is delicious. So I'm very excited to try this. So let's give it a go.
Give her a nose, huh? Oh, you can smell the smoke.
Yeah, smoke's there.
It's with the apple too, actually.
It's not overpowering though. It's
no,
nice.
No, it's nice. Yeah, it doesn't smell like you're about to eat charcoal. It's not that type of smokiness to it. So I mentioned it in the last video. I'll mention it again here. There's a significant difference between authentically smoking something, food or liquid, and then using something like liquid smoke. So you'll see a ton of videos. You'll see if you go to a bar and they smoke their bourbon, they use a smoke gun. It looks like a torch. And they're blowing smoke right into it, and you'll get that smoky flavor, but it's liquid smoke. It's a significant difference than an authentic pellet smoke. So you're not. This doesn't taste fake. It doesn't taste like a overwhelming like smoke. It's like you'd have it's like the smokiness of like a rib or something, where it's there. You sense it, but it's not beating you up.
I like it.
Yeah, I like the smell.
I bump that's like a 3.
Yeah, I'm still.
Maybe.
You're getting mostly the smoke,
yeah,
right?
You're getting all smoke. You're not
it
getting any
didn't. It
bourbon.
didn't bring anything out that like didn't exist before. So we're gonna go crazy with it. Would you say 3?
Yeah, I'll say a 3, maybe 2.5, just because it is all smoke.
Yeah,
and,
all
I'm just a guy that likes barbecue, so I can do
Yeah,
what it is too.
2.5 is fair. All right, 2.5.
So 2.5 on that. Now for the taste.
Ooh, smoky. That's all I get is the smoke.
Yeah, all you taste is the smoke. It's not overpowering. It's just a very light, smoky flavor.
It changed it. I wouldn't even say that it necessarily elevated it. It just changed it. It just tastes like. I still get nothing besides the smoke.
Yeah, it just tastes like smoke. It's not bad. I mean, I would definitely drink that over the regular Rebel Yell any day of the week because it does add a little bit. I do like the smoky stuff. Like High West Campfire is one of my favorite sippers, so it's not quite the same as that, but I do enjoy smoky beverages.
I think I like the palate more than I like the finish.
Yeah.
Like when I first sip it, you get that smokiness. The bourbon's smooth. You get no burn whatsoever. It's just like a smooth sipping smoky bourbon, and it's enjoyable. And then it disappears, and you just get the smoke. There's nothing left like we had in the original. So I mean, I'll roll right into them, but I'm thinking like a 3 on the palate, and then back down to maybe a 2 on the
I would
finish.
say that's fair.
But it's still, it's not going to blow your mind.
No.
Smoking Rebel Yell is not going to change your life. But it is noticeably better than after it's been smoked. It's noticeably better. So we did 2-2-1 for the original.
Regular.
And then we said 2.5, 3, 2.
Which brings it to
2.5. Yeah. So slight improvement by smoking it. We'll have to smoke something that's a little more complex.
Yeah.
To see if after the smoke leaves, you still get the rest of the flavors.
Maybe,
but
maybe like a Turkey 101 or something. Something a little bit higher proof that has a little more complexity to it.
That's a good idea. Turkey 101 smoke coming soon. All right, thanks everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
This was our Rebel Yell versus Smoked Rebel Yell. The Smoked Rebel Yell won. And stay tuned for more videos.
Good.